Hello dear friends out there, nail art lovers and whatever you are. Today I have let myself be inspired by some clothing, and I have this weird idea that I cannot wear nail polish that does not suit my clothes. I'm kind of swagger that way. It's a little annoying. Today I have let myself be inspired by this pattern, which is a Burberry. Burberry used to make these patterns. This is checkered. It's sort of beige, dark beige, khaki, black, white and red, and I will have to use some stamping polish for that. Also, I got a shirt and I'm wearing it right now, which you can see here. It's a white shirt actually with cuffs in this pattern. This is not a Burberry shirt. This is a Seidensticker. It is a white shirt with cuffs like this and a collar with this pattern, and then it's white. And I am wearing a cardigan over that because I am such a mess when I'm doing nail polish. So within 10 minutes I will have ruined this white shirt. So I have to wear a cardigan over it. But this checkered pattern inspired by the Burberry I will try to make today. The first thing I will do is of course paint a base color on my nails. I have already put some base coat on here. And I have been looking quite some time to find the right color for this. And I'm usually not bringing the clothes into the store, so I didn't get the right color exactly. But I found this one from Mavala, which is Dust Rose. And I'm already wearing it here on my other hand because, hey, you don't want to watch me paint that. And when I first applied it, I thought, oh my god, this is exactly the same color as my skin. That's kind of stupid, but it's not really. It's a little darker, and it's fine because what I'm going to do afterwards is that I'm going to stamp it with red and black and white, and I will use this the stamping plate, which has a lot of textile patterns in it. There are some good ones. I'm not completely sure which one I'll use right now. I'm not trying to copy the pattern exactly because that's almost impossible, but I am getting inspired with using the base background with these three stamping polishes and polishes, and let's see how it turns out. This is from URSugar. The base one was from Mavala. The stamping plate is from Born Pretty. It's number 041. I love this one. It's very good. I used it several times. So, and my top coat will probably be a Dior. Let me see. My top coat will probably be the Dior top coat Apricot because it dries very fast and it's a very good top coat. I love it. So let's head out there. I will start painting my nails beige. So I let it dry for a couple of minutes, and then I will put the top coat from Dior on top. And this is so effective. It dries it in 2 minutes or something, and it dries all the layer down. So people, we are back in business, and I only waited 15 minutes for this to dry because of the nail polish from Dior. So it's actually thoroughly dry. So let's get on with it. I will use my stamping plate and these three colors. I have to put a little closer here so you can see what I'm doing. I will use big stamper, and the reason I'm doing that is because I cut the bottom out of this one, and it's kind of a Frankenstein stamper by now because I wasted acetone on it. Sometimes I wonder why the hell they are making stuff that cannot withstand acetone when that's what you're using all the time, but nevertheless there are acetone in this, and it doesn't matter because the stamper is still clean and I can look right through it. It's very good. I use a scraper. This is from Born Pretty, and it's a thin one. I love this one. Of course I have my lint roller to clean out my stamper, And then I have a cotton pad here, which I will soak in acetone, so I can clean my scraper all the time. The stamper is clean on lint roller, the scraper is cleaned on this one. And then I would use the not so pretty fingertips here. Let's start. I will start out with the red because I know that my red stamping polish is not as opaque as the others. I don't think I will be stamping the entire pattern on all the nails. I might vary it a little bit, but I think that one of the nails will have all the entire pattern and perhaps I'll spread out. Let's see how it works out. But the very first thing I have to do actually is, of course, to use some peel-off tape, or else I will have a major cleaning up to do afterwards. So. And I will get ready with the stamping plate, and I think that the red one, which is, if we take a look at the material, again, I cannot touch it with the other hand, it's mostly black. There's only a thin red stripe, and then there are several white, but they're mostly black. So I will put mostly black, but not heavily, because my nails are not as big as this cloth, obviously, and as such the black one may cover it all. But I think I will use something from the stamping plate that will resonate with the amount of red that is on the cloth. So I think I will try the red with this one. So I cleaned up a little, and there needs more cleaning up, but this was the best I could do in a hurry. And I've decided that I will only make one accent nail on the other hand. So I will take my ring finger, because using the long finger is usually a little prerogative. So I will put some peel-off tape, peel-porn tape I was always calling, peel-off tape around my nail over here, and wait for it to dry while I'm thinking what to do with this one. I think I will not be using black, because the black is somehow a little hard, and I think I would just use red and white. That would be an okay combination. The challenge here is to stamp this nail without ruining everything I've done on this nail, because I have not top coated it yet, and well, you know me, I'm messy, and I will probably ruin something, and I hope I won't have to start all over again. Okay, as clean as it gets before everything is getting coated up. A little trick I want to tell you, if you haven't seen it, that you could use this, you could use any base coat actually. Today I will use this because it doesn't really work for me as a peel off base coat. I cannot explain that. I will try to, but I cannot. But it's perfect using as a top coat if you don't want to smear your stamping polish. Another thing you can do is using a gel color, a gel polish. A gel polish will not smear your stamping polish. But if you're not having any of that, you can use a base coat, because base coats, they kind of encapsulate and do not smear, she said, and hoped it worked. What I will do here is that I will put some base coat on here, and later when it's dry I can put top coat on if I don't like the shine of this one. I could use a little test here, because this one from Sally Hansen is called Complete Care, and it's a base and a top coat, so let's see if that's true. I will try not to smear my thumb, and I lay down the polish like that and I drag it. Seems to be okay. It has a high shine, it says. I'm afraid it takes 100 years to dry out, but well, let's give it a chance. It's not smearing a stamping polish, that's for sure. So my friends, here we are, the final result with top coat and stuff like that. I've cleaned the worst mess up, and this is the plate that inspired me. This is the cuff that inspired me. This is not a plate, this is a scarf actually. And it was inspired by this. I'll move this away so you can see it against the black. Like that. The white, red, like that. I think this one turned out a bit messy, but I think it's okay. Then I only have one on this finger. Like that. So that's what I got. That's what I got. I really should do a lot more to speak proper English instead of lazy Danish accent English, right? There you have it, the Burberry inspired pattern. Next time I will come along with another textile inspired pattern. I have a lot of lovely textiles lying around because I used to sew a lot, so I have a lot of inspiration going on here. So this was actually the most difficult one, I think. So see you next time on this badass channel, and remember to subscribe and like and, you know, follow, all that stuff.